Hello and welcome to another episode here at Big Man in the Woods. My name is Mark, your online scout leader, helping you enjoy nature and get out camping. Now in this one, it's a question I was asked recently about camping games. What games would I recommend for young children and families to play whilst at camp? Now, as a scout leader, I've played hundreds of games, whether that's sitting around the campfire or just having a bit of downtime with the scouts and chilling in the mess tent. So I thought I'd tell you the games that we love to play at camp, as well as what I play with my family when we go camping. So here's my favorite 10 camping games. At number 1 is Uno, the classic game, whether you're young, teenage, adults, a scout leader, beaver, cub scout, whatever. Everyone loves the classic Uno game, whether that's, to get the grey matter going and think about numbers and colours, or just having a battle and having a little bet. Uno, love that game. You can get pocket size, you can get the huge gigantic cards. Yeah, it's just a really easy travel game. A good old classic Scavenging Hunt, whether you do that yourself or print it. There's hundreds online. I've got one of my own, Big Man in the Woods one. I'll put the link below. Whether you do that in the tent, if it's raining, you can kind of run around the tent a little bit, depending on what size tent you've got, obviously, or get outside, run around the field, run around the park, the woods, looking for a green leaf, a red flower, something prickly. There's a whole load of lists of things, you can find a sock or something like that, getting a scavenging hunt just to get everyone running around, and a bit like the modern day treasure hunt. Based on the scavenging hunt, this one I got sent a while ago called Go Find It, and it's a series of cards, like playing cards, and on it has a description. So you would need to find something spiky, smooth, red, yellow, smaller than this, circle on the dot, bigger than this, something wild, something big. And again, it's a bit like the scavenging hunt like I was talking about, but these are pre-printed things, so you don't have to think. Just deal out the cards and get the kids running off into the distance to try and find a description on the card. That's a really good one. And like I say, it's pocket size as well, so it's not going to take up much space in the camping gear. The classic Dobble. Everyone loves it, whether you've played it at Christmas time, arguing on Boxing Day, your kids have got it for a Christmas present. On the cards, it's got symbols. You've got to match those symbols up, have a bit of a race around, and that's always something to cause a bit of a family argument, isn't it? New one that we've been playing recently at home, Bananagrams. So my daughter played it at school. I found out that my son's been playing it as well. It's like a spelling game, isn't it? So it's like the modern day, how would you describe it? A Scrabble without a board kind of thing, without points. Make all those letters up. Get some words going up, down, cross, that kind of thing. You know how to play Scrabble. It's a bit like that, but like I say, without points. Yeah, and it fits in a lovely banana case. Classic Battleships. We were only talking about that today, actually. We went to the toy shop, and my wife said, I love playing Battleships as a kid. So I thought, you know what? That's a really good game to play. In Scouts, we play it slightly differently. We either play it as in people, or you can write your own grid on a bit of paper and then sit across and learn your coordinates. So it's good for like navigation and map reading and stuff. So that's like a spin-off. So either play the actual physical board game or make your own coordinates and sit back to back and, A3, fire. And if your ship's in there, you put a cross. So that's a good one to play as well. And like all you need, pen and paper. So my 7th game I would highly recommend, I do it at Scouts, and it's called Scout Leader Bingo Game. But you can do it maybe like as mum says or dad says. I'll put the link below for my version of the Scout Leaders Bingo Game. And it's things as a Scout Leader I always say. So, is your tent done up? Where's your woggle? Stop shouting, stop running. Have you washed? That kind of thing. So you could spin it off into what mum says, what dad says. And you print it out, give it to the little ones, and get it printed out, and every time you say it, tick, they tick it off the bingo card, and once they've done it, they win a prize. So say there's 10 sayings that mum and dad say, tick it, and then they go off to the providor on the campsite and buy toys or chocolate or something. I don't know. So we love playing this one around the Scout campfire. It's Would You Rather. So you can print off, there's hundreds of questions, loads of websites out there that you can do it, or you can make your own up on the spot. Would you rather, yeah? So you take it in turns going around the campfire. You can do it whether it's raining and you sit in your tent or whatever. And it's things like, would you rather? So, for instance, would you rather have an extra finger or an extra toe? Stupid questions like that. Would you rather be able to fly or sing? Would you rather eat chocolate or ice cream for the rest of your life? You know, just silly games. You know, keep it low key. Obviously, if you're going with adults, you can make it a bit more naughty. But if it's just family camping, just make it fun games. It's all good laugh. Now, this is a game we play at home most of the time. We really love this game. It's called Cobra Paw game. We had it for about 2-3 years. It's really fun. I took it to scout camp. Now the scouts are obsessed with it, playing with it as well in the mess tent while it's raining. Get a table out. You do need a table because it's not a board game as such, but as you can see in the video, you need a table to roll the dice and put all the bits and pieces out. And it's a bit of a hunting game. So roll the dice, find those 2 symbols in the scramble tiles, and then pull them over to your team. And if those symbols are rolled again and it's in your patch, the other person can nick it. You've got to protect it. It gets very competitive. And yeah, we've had a few nails, we've had a few blood being drawn at home. I'm telling you, no word of a lie. But yeah, that's a good one. Cobra Paw game. And my last but not least camping game that you can play is like a nature drawing game, yeah? So say for instance, during the day you go walking and you collect some leaves or some petals, stick them on a bit of paper, and then the kids have them like draw arms and legs and eyes or something and make them into funny creatures and monsters and people and things like that. That keeps my kids entertained for ages. We've done it with the beavers and cubs when they go camping, and they love it as well. So yeah, it's just a bit of doodling, isn't it? But in a different way, using a bit of nature. You know what? I'll give you 3 extra things that you can do for camping games as a bonus, because I love you. What we've done at Beaver and Cub Camp is make our own wands, like a Harry Potter wand, wizard. You go finding some twigs or whatever in the forest and give them some thread, some glitter, some wool, some wraparound, some felt, some dots, something, and just make a fun wand. Zip, abracadabra, turn you into a frog. Classics, we do this at camp with the scouts all the time, is a lovely campfire song. Just sitting around the campfire, singing those awesome songs. It doesn't have to be campfire songs. You can sing the latest pop song, whatever you want. If you think you're Justin Bieber or Taylor Swift, sing those songs. Or if you're a scout leader, you know those classic songs. Kumbaya, my lord. Hello, my name is Joe. Oh, the list is endless. Even if you haven't got a good singing voice, I don't. It's still nice to sit around the campfire and have a good sing-song. And last but not least, we, even at home we play this. My scouts love playing this. It's guess the music theme tune, or you can do film, TV theme tune, something like that. You know, take your phone, take your iPad, play the first 5 seconds of a song, and you've got to guess it and add up points. So it's the classic guess the intro. So there you go, guys. There's my 10 camping games that I highly recommend you have a play next time you go on camping. If you want some more tips and tricks, don't forget, give us this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to Big Man in the Woods, and click that notification bell, and YouTube will tell you when I upload the next video, which will be next week. Guarantee you. Alright guys, click this playlist here. This is more tips and tricks about camping, and I'll see you next time here on Big Man in the Woods.